Hey guys, it's Amy Goki. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I make my peanut butter balls, which is a peanut butter and chocolate dessert that you see a lot of people make at Christmas time. Not quite Christmas time yet, but we do not wait for Christmas because we love them. So I start out with Jif peanut butter. I am a choosy mom, so I only buy Jif. It is my favorite. I love peanut butter. You can use butter or margarine. I use margarine, but look on it just because it's my favorite. Nestle semi-sweet chocolate chips. You could use dark chocolate or milk chocolate, up to you. I use the semi-sweet. And any type of powdered sugar is fine. You will find we're not going to measure the powdered sugar. We're just going to pour it in as we need it, and I will show you why. Now we'll start out with about 2 cups of peanut butter that I already have measured out mostly. I will add a little bit more because it doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to roll them out the way you want to. So like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect as far as how much you put in there. And I don't measure the powdered sugar because it's easier for me to just play around with it and see how much I need by the consistency of the peanut butter and the powdered sugar and how easy they're gonna roll into balls.
That's satisfying.
What's that?
When you put the peanut butter in the bowl, like when you push the thing.
Oh, and it comes off, yeah.
Yeah, that's satisfying.
This is a Pampered Chef measuring cup.
How old is it?
That's why it holds as much as it does. Oh, I've had this thing for a long time. I don't even know where I got it. I mean, I know I got it from a Pampered Chef person, but I've had it for so long. I don't even know who it was that I got it from.
And this is gonna be messy, so you'll need to wash your hands a lot.
It is very messy. You're gonna be putting your hands right in the peanut butter.
Yes.
And powdered sugar. But first, we've got the peanut butter in there. We're gonna add our butter. You can put the butter and then add the peanut butter, it doesn't matter. But what you're gonna do is mix up the peanut butter and the butter. Or margarine, whichever you use. This is margarine, but I do call it butter because
it's like fake butter. Tastes the same, so.
I'm gonna use about 2.5 sticks. 2 to 2.5 is good, so not quite half of another stick.
That's a lot of butter.
It is.
So how many?
Because of that, I'm gonna add some more peanut butter.
So how many peanut butter balls are we making today?
It depends on how big you roll them out to be.
Yeah, true. But on average size, how many could we make?
Maybe 60 or so.
That's good.
I don't think I've ever really counted them after I've gotten them made. So
yeah,
we'll do that today. After we get them all rolled out, we will count and see how many we rolled out.
Because usually we just jump straight into eating them because they are so good.
Sometimes I will eat them before I even have the chocolate on them.
Wow, just the straight peanut butter and powdered sugar.
And you will need some paraffin Gulf wax.
Yeah, to get the chocolate to stick to the peanut butter.
When you melt it with the chocolate chips is what helps it
stick
to the peanut butter and butter.
That is a must-have unless you like messy stuff falling apart as you're eating it.
Okay, we've got to mix the butter and the peanut butter.
Yep.
And guys, you can let the butter set out. I did let the butter set out, or the margarine, for about 10 to 15 minutes before you start to mix it, so it's softened a little bit. That will make it easier to mix with the peanut butter. Okay, one of my beaters came loose. It's okay.
And you can use real butter, right?
Yes. I believe Aunt Tammy uses real butter. Cool. I use margarine because I just buy Blue Bonnet.
Yeah.
That's what I was raised on, and I have peanut butter just shot out of the bowl onto my arm.
Expect that while you're making these. But it's all worth it in the end. They're delicious.
A little messy.
Yep.
And I do not have an apron on. I have one and I never wear it.
You've never worn an apron? I have never seen you in an apron.
I have one, never wear it. I believe it's over in that drawer. Underneath my towel, my dish towels.
A few moments later.
Okay, that's mixed good enough.
You're just gonna mix it until it becomes a smooth mixture.
And
just like that.
If you tried to roll that out right now, it would just be a bunch of goo on your fingers. powdered sugar is what's going to keep that from happening, and it's gonna let you be able to roll these out into balls. So we're just gonna start adding some. Like I said, we don't measure it. We're just gonna add it and then mix it and then add some more and mix it, and we will do that until it becomes the consistency that we want where we can roll it. And the powdered sugar will fly out of the bowl if you put too much in there at a time.
Yeah. Might need a bigger bowl.
Yes, that's true, and I do have a bigger one that I probably should have used, but it still has candy in it from Halloween, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
empty, that bowl.
Let's just show it really quick. We got lots of Halloween candy. We didn't get many trick-or-treaters, so you know, we still have that leftover candy.
Because it's only been, what, 2 weeks? It's like 2.5 weeks since Halloween. And we didn't have a single trick-or-treater because it was like 20 degrees outside.
Oh, I thought we had some.
No, Nathan said we didn't have any.
Great.
Okay, you can come and show this. You can see where it's starting to get a little lighter in color from where we added the powdered sugar, but there's no way that would roll into a ball. That would just stick to our fingers
Yeah.
and make a bigger mess. So
More powdered
we're
sugar.
adding more powdered sugar.
Which I love powdered sugar, so.
Some recipes I think call for a pound of powdered sugar, but I believe this is a pound, and I've never used an entire bag at one time of making these.
Yeah, because you need more for your next set. Need more for the next batch of peanut butter balls.
See where I've got chocolate smeared on this bag? I made some peanut butter balls recently and I made a mess. I always do. This does make a pretty good mess, which you will see when we get to the chocolate melting and dipping part. All right, let's add in some more of this peanut butter. Powdered sugar.
And so you're just gonna keep mixing.
Yep, we're gonna add some more.
Yep.
This is actually 2 pounds, so that I guess is probably 2 pounds. Are those same size bag? No, actually that one's more than that. So you might actually use about a pound of powdered sugar. But since I don't measure it, I just pour it in as I need it. I don't know exactly how much I use. We do some country cooking around here, and if you know anything about country cooking, you know that a lot of those ladies did not measure.
Yeah,
They just
that's
used what they needed.
That's exactly what I was thinking. They just estimate.
So this is a little bit left in this bag. I'm gonna pour in here.
Dang, we have so many bags of powdered
I
sugar.
know, that's because at Christmas time I make a lot of peanut butter balls. Like I said, it's not even Christmas time yet.
We also make these butterscotch things. If you all want a tutorial on how to make those, you can leave a comment down below, because those are good.
We can make that video another day. Those butterscotch things are extremely easy to make.
So we can just make a quick video on those.
And they don't take near the time these do. These take a long time to make.
Plus they gotta sit and stuff like that. Aw. Rocky said he wants some.
Rocky loves peanut butter, don't you, Rocky?
Yep. He loves peanut butter.
Do I add the disclaimer? It is okay to give your dogs peanut butter. It is not okay to give them chocolate. If you're going to give them a peanut butter ball, do it before you dip it in the chocolate.
Aww.
Although I don't know if the powdered sugar is bad for them or not, so maybe just don't.
No, powdered sugar will not hurt a dog.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am 100% sure.
We are not responsible for your dog.
You can give your dog a peanut butter ball without the chocolate because peanut butter is good for dogs.
If something goes wrong, we are not responsible for your dog.
If your dog has a nut allergy, please do not give them peanut butter balls.
We still need more. This is still not how we want it.
And if you have a peanut allergy, please do not make these, hence the name peanut butter balls.
We are not responsible for your peanut allergy.
So sorry you have to miss out on this delicious treat.
Alright, so we've added more powdered sugar, and we can see where it's starting to look like it's not as sticky. So we're going to see if it will roll, okay? And if it will roll,
It'll be like Play-Doh.
you won't have the trouble of it sticking. So that rolled right into a ball.
Perfect.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes. They are easier to roll once they are cold. So
Yeah.
we'll put it in there, let it sit for 20 minutes, and then we'll come back and roll them out, and then it'll be time to dip them.
Yep, and they taste better cold, so we'll go ahead and put that in the fridge for how long?
20 minutes.
Okay, let's do it. All right, into the fridge it goes for 20 minutes. If we even have enough room in there.
Find a spot for it.
Because our fridge is very crowded.
Well, we just come back from the grocery the other day, so.
That would be why.
Okay. There we go.
And leave it there for 20 minutes or so.
Okay, ready?
All right, so it's been about 20 minutes. Getting the peanut butter balls out of the fridge. Are they nice and cold?
They are cold.
All right.
And you need a double broiler for this, okay? So we're gonna put some water in our main pot that goes on the burner. Our wax and chocolate chips will go in here. We'll let them start to melt while we roll out the peanut butter balls.
How much water do you need in that?
Not even halfway full, okay?
And what's the water for?
This water is gonna heat up and it's gonna cause the bottom of the double roller to get warm,
And it'll melt the
and
chocolate.
then that will melt the wax and the chocolate. We're gonna put the wax in first. We're gonna use about a half of a bar or stick, however you wanna call it, okay?
Yep.
So I've already cut one and about half. And if you find you need more as it's melting, and if you're adding more chips and you need more wax, you can throw more wax in there as you go. So we're gonna put that in there, let that start to melt. This does take a little bit to melt, okay? The chocolate chips melt a lot faster than the wax does, so we'll let the wax begin to melt, and then we'll pour in the chips and mix it up as we need to.
Whoa, on camera that looks purple.
What does?
Come here.
The wax?
No, the stove.
Oh, the stove, the burner
That's
does.
so cool.
Yeah.
It's actually red. Why does it look like that?
I don't know.
What in the world?
And it's not your color blindness, because it looked purple to me too.
Yeah. What the heck? I've never seen that before. It looks
and
purple.
you're gonna need wax paper to line your cookie sheet with.
Yeah, so it doesn't stick
So
to
it
the
doesn't
bottom.
stick, because once you put that in the chocolate and dip it, it will stick. So make sure you have wax paper to line your cookie sheet.
Since this is purple, it looks like we're making some witchcraft stuff. Like we're
Would've been
cooking
good for Halloween,
potions.
huh?
Yeah, like we're making potions and stuff. Why does the camera make it look like
I
that?
know, it's cool. Your battery's low.
Oh,
So
yeah,
we better
it is.
get going before the battery goes dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just gonna start rolling these out.
Yep.
You can make them as big or as little as you want, but remember, if you make them little, you're gonna have more to dip, so it will take you longer.
It
This
does.
is about the size I try to make all of mine.
just about the size of like an eye, so
This is
not
one
like
thing.
huge. But
That takes a little longer. Did you say about the size of an eye?
yeah, so that they know, because like it's not
Your eyeball that big? Like I said, this is a little time consuming, so we will kind of speed this up so you don't have to watch us roll every single one out. But we will count them once we get them rolled out, so we will know how many we have.
One eternity later. Meanwhile, our witchcraft purple stove is over here cooking the wax.
Disclaimer, we are not into witchcraft.
So just any type of gulf wax would work. Just anything to get the chocolate to stick onto the peanut butter balls.
It's paraffin wax, so I don't know. That's the only kind I buy.
Yeah.
But you can get that at Walmart or a baking store. Just about any grocery store probably carries it.
So yeah, we're just rolling up the peanut butter balls, and then once the chocolate and wax is melted, we will go ahead and dip out the chocolate to put onto the peanut butter balls, and it's going to be a delicious treat.
So if you go to roll out a peanut butter ball and the peanut butter is way too sticky and sticks to your hand and won't roll into a ball, just add more powdered sugar
Yep.
and mix it up really good, and you should be okay. And if that continues to happen, just continue to add more powdered sugar.
More and more and more and more and more powdered sugar. And you can see we're keeping the stove almost on high to cook the Gulf wax because it takes a while to melt.
It does. It takes a while for the wax to melt, so we don't add the chocolate chips until the wax is melted.
So you can see we're making quite a few peanut butter balls. We'll count them out and see. So our wax is almost done melting. And then we're gonna add the chocolate chips
We're gonna go
soon.
ahead and do that now.
Okay.
This is what's left of the bag from last time that I made.
Semi-sweet is the best flavored way to make these. I mean, if you're more of a dark chocolate person, you can use dark chocolate if you'd rather.
I've never made peanut butter balls with dark chocolate.
I don't know how well it would taste, but we always use semi-sweet chocolate chips for everything. So yeah.
It would be more bitter because dark chocolate is a lot more bitter than.
Dark chocolate is
Milk
disgusting.
chocolate.
If you like dark chocolate,
Dark chocolate is not disgusting, but I did not like it until I became an adult.
kids don't like it because we like sweet. We don't like bitter. It's just nasty. There's a lot of people that like it, surprisingly. But it's good for you. It's good for your heart. So, I mean, yeah.
So we're gonna keep on mixing this and let this melt before we dip. And this came with my double roller.
Is that what you use to?
So what I'll do is I'll put a peanut butter roll in there and then dip it in there and take it out. Oh, let's count and see how many we have.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
6.5 hours later.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37,
2,000 years later.
45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 67. I was close because I said about 60.
That's gonna take a lot of time cards. 1 eternity later times 10. That's going to take a lot of time cards.
You can learn
right
to
there.
count on my channel, at least to 67.
At least the 67. Because that's how many peanut butter balls we're making
So that's
today.
what we do on this channel. We talk makeup,
Skincare
talk food,
and skincare.
and how to count to 67.
You were going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I'm just like sitting here like, when?
One eternity
Like,
later.
why? It took so
2
long.
hours later.
And it's taking a while for this.
Okay, this is almost good.
But it looks good now, yeah.
Actually,
That's not a lot of chocolate.
well, it doesn't take a whole lot, but it probably will take a little more than this.
Yeah, we're gonna need to melt
So I'm
some
gonna
more.
go ahead,
And melt some more chocolate chips.
throw some more chocolate chips in there, and I'll probably throw some more wax in there too because it looks a little thick. So
Yeah, we don't want that.
if your chocolate looks a little too thick, you thin it out by putting more wax in there. The wax will thin it out, and the wax actually helps give your peanut butter balls that shiny look.
Yay! This isn't Gordon Ramsay. We don't care about the presentation. We just want it to taste good.
Gordon Ramsay would like my peanut butter balls.
You think so?
I know he would.
He wants
Have
to.
you ever found anybody to not like my peanut butter balls? No.
Someone with a nut allergy.
Even then, they would like them if they could have them.
Yeah. And you have a hazelnut allergy, and then, didn't your doctor say you couldn't eat peanut butter?
I'm allergic to tree nuts, but I'm not anaphylactic allergic.
Where
so
you're like,
I will not go into shock.
yeah, your face won't
Mine-
swell up. You
My
eat so
allergy
much
is
peanut
not-
butter.
My allergy
I think-
is not that bad.
Yeah, I think your body has just gotten used to how much peanut butter you eat, so I don't even think you're allergic
So
to
I
it
eat
even.
peanut butter almost daily. I
Yeah.
absolutely love peanut
So I
butter.
don't even think you're allergic to it anymore. Like, your body has just gotten so used to eating it,
No, I would still have a reaction on my face.
if you ate a straight up tree nut.
in different
yeah.
parts of my
But
body.
like peanut butter,
If I sat down and ate a bunch of almonds, I would have an issue.
yeah, you don't like almonds. I love almonds. Me and my dad eat almonds every day. Is that almost melted?
Well, I just dropped a little more wax in there. See?
So are we going
Look,
to
See, I dropped a little more wax in there to thin out the chocolate some.
dip the peanut butter balls in the hot chocolate, or are we going to let it cool?
No, if you let it cool, it will harden. Once
Oh,
the
okay.
chocolate cools, it hardens.
So you need it to harden onto the peanut butter balls. So
So actually, that's one thing about when you're going to clean this thing. After it cools, you want to get that chocolate out of there
before it hardens, because then it'll be difficult to clean.
If you don't and it hardens,
you can remelt it.
It.
Yeah, and then like take paper towels and let it soak up the chocolate and then throw it away. Like we said, this makes a mess. And if you're willing to clean up the mess, you'll get a delicious treat in the end.
It does make a mess, and it is time consuming, but they are so good.
Indeed, indeed. Alright, so we already started dipping the peanut butter balls into the chocolate. So we have scooped those. All you want to do is just take something you can use to dip them into the chocolate. You can use a spoon if you don't have that utensil.
And I don't even know what this utensil is called. It came with my double broiler thing.
But it works well. So if you have something that looks like that, just a scooper thing.
Alright, we're going to have to move these. We will take these and put these in the refrigerator downstairs where we have more room.
Yep.
You do need to let them sit in the refrigerator for probably 20 minutes or so before you get into them.
To let the chocolate stick onto the peanut butter. Yeah.
And then you can either leave them in the fridge in a container or you can leave them out. They don't have to stay refrigerated.
Yeah. But they're better cold. So.
They will stay fresh longer if you leave them in the fridge.
So how long do you think they'll stay fresh? Like 2 weeks?
As long as you have a lid on them. If you don't put a lid on them and you put them in the fridge, they will get dry.
Okay.
They don't last 2 weeks around here, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, we just eat them all in like the first 5 days, so. Or we hand them out to family and.
Yeah, this batch, we will keep some of them, but some of them are going to Mark.
Okay. Our whole family likes these. My mom makes them every year for people. And we make them for my teachers, my brother's teachers, you know. Because everybody loves peanut butter balls. So.
Do you want to show the mess that I'm making as I'm
so expect stuff like this. If you're too lazy to clean up messes, then don't make these.
I mean, you can lay down some kind of plate or something.
True.
So it'll catch some of that as it drips.
Yeah.
I'm just not that careful because I'll just go back and clean it later.
Yeah.
Here is our finished product.
Yummy.
2.5 cups of peanut butter to 3, depending on preference. 2 sticks of butter to 2.5, depending on preference. And remember, we did not measure our powdered sugar. We added it as we went. And semi-sweet chocolate chips.
And that's it.
Add them as you go. Melt them in the wax, and that's it. Roll them and dip them.
So we're done. Thanks for watching.
These look a little better than those. Finished product. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.